Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Dr. Babak Katab.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 22nd Annual Gathering for Cure Gala. Please have a seat. Find your seats, have a seat. Thank you.
Oh, does somebody need? Ladies and gentlemen, just a gentle reminder, please find your seats. And as a courtesy to your fellow attendees, make sure your mobile devices are set to silent so they will not disrupt the session. Thank you. Our program will begin shortly.
Definitely right. Hello? Hey guys, are we ready up there?
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Announcer, take it away.
We begin tonight with an incredible performance by Kaisa, an artist whose journey through music and recovery embodies resilience and the power of innovation. Please welcome Kaisa to the stage.
This is a lot shorter than it was in my sound check. I need a strong arm. Help, Babak. I need those surgeon hands. I don't know what. Here, we'll take another. Let's just switch stands. Here, we'll go like.
Where's our stage manager?
Here, we got this. I'll take this
Okay.
stand.
Oh, fabulous.
We'll just swap stands. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? Here, we'll go like this. There we go. Yay.
Woo!
This is all not, this is funny. This is comedy right now. Because now this doesn't actually fit in the mic stand. Okay, you know what? I'm going to sit. No, it doesn't fit in it. Okay. You know what? Okay, this is going to work. This is going to work. I got this. All right. Okay.
Here we go. I got it for you. There you go.
Oh, awesome. There we go. How's everybody doing? Woo, my name is Kaisa. If you were here last year, you will remember me. If you weren't, then you won't. I'm a brain injury survivor. I was in a car crash 8 years ago. So thanks to people like everybody in this room, I've returned to my career again. So I'm very honored to be here and be amongst people that have helped me. And yeah, so I decided this year, I am a dance musician and I run around on stage. I returned to dance music actually for the first time recently. And last year when I sang, it was my return to dance music. And I ended up getting #1 dance record following up, which was really exciting.
Woo!
And I flew in from Prague to be here right now. It was really important. But I thought I'd do something more special this time because during my recovery from my brain injury, I actually reconnected with the singer-songwriter that I started music with. When I was growing up, I used to just pick up my guitar and write music, and that's how I became a musician. But I put that down to become a dance musician. Although during my recovery, I rediscovered this part of myself. So I thought I might share this with you for the first time in a long time, and also I'll play you a new song that's not released yet. But I'm going to start with one that, if anybody knows me, you won't know this one. You'll just hear it in a different way. Taking me higher than I've ever been before. I'm holding it back, just want to shout out, give me more. You're just a hideaway, you're just a feeling. You let my heart escape beyond the meaning. Not even I can find a way to stop the storm. Oh, baby, it's out of my control, what's going on? But you're just a chance I take to keep on dreaming. You're just another day that keeps me breathing. Baby, I love the way that there's nothing so. Baby, don't stop me. Hide away with me some more. Ooh, 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 ooh,
The N26
you're sending a shiver up my spine, might overload. But you're just a hideaway, you're just a feeling. You let my heart escape beyond the meaning. I'm pulling my head into the clouds, I'm floating on. When you get me going, I can't find nowhere to stop. But you're just a chance I take to keep on dreaming. You're just another day that keeps me breathing. Baby, I love the way that there's nothing sure. Baby, don't stop me. Hide away with me some more. Ooh, 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 ooh. Baby, I love the way that there's nothing sure. Baby, don't stop me. Hide away with me some more. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know if she's in the room. I haven't found her yet, but I don't know if Dr. Zelinsky is in the room. If not, I met a doctor here last year, and she helped me with my eyes, and it actually increased my ability to rehearse my performances by double, thanks to just being in this room last year. So that's the kind of stuff that happens here. So this is an unreleased song, and I wanted to play it here tonight because it's a song I wrote, and I think a lot of you might relate to it because of the nature of your life and what you do and saving other people's lives. When I was recovering from my injury, I felt my whole life started falling apart. I lost everything. I lost my ability to work. I lost my finances. I lost my label. I lost my management, like everything. I was bedridden. And but yet at the same time, I had to keep my life going. I had to try to keep myself afloat and other people afloat as well. And I just felt the weight of the world on my shoulders and felt like I could not get off the rails even though I had to stop everything. The song's called People Like Us, and I haven't put it out because I've never actually shared this side of me with the world before, but I just really wanted to share it with you because it was on this journey of recovery that I wrote it. Oops. I wrote it on the ukulele, but I'm adapting it to the guitar because I left my ukulele in Canada. All the places we go, chasing dreams go up and down, and hearts they break. Time takes you like a race car, life's a blurry line you can't escape. I just wanna get out, hit the brakes and be still with you. Stand in the photograph and take more than the pictures I lose. But people like us, we're caught in the race, so how can we get out now? People like us, we're looking for more, but how do we pause without sinking the ship, losing it? See people we love go overboard. People like us, we're really good at forgetting about people like us. People like us, we're really good at forgetting about people like us. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All the moments we hold dearest, play them back like dreams and memories. Stumble into ourselves with fleeting instances as we hold on to what we need. I just wanna slow down, be alright, and dream with you. Let myself be swept away and be okay with what I lose. But people like us, we're caught in the race, so how can we get out now? People like us, we're looking for more, but how do we pause without sinking the ship, losing it. See people we love go overboard. People like us, we're really good at forgetting about people like us. People like us, we're really good at forgetting about people like us. People like us, we're really good at forgetting about people like us. Well, all the moments we hold dearest, rolling through the hills that our minds create, building up to our goals with dreams of gold, but the treasure weighs and the surface breaks. I just wanna stay there, grab on tight and dream with you. Make believe we're a lock and key that opens up this box of the truth. But people like us, we're caught in the race, so how can we get out now? People like us, we're looking for more, but how do we pause without sinking the ship, losing it? See people we love go overboard. People like us, we're really good at forgetting about people like us. People like us, we're really good at forgetting about people like us. Thank you so much. Well, I'm really honored to open up this night, and honestly, I want to give a round of applause to everybody in this room, because you are saving lives, you're changing the future, you're helping people like me, and if it weren't for you, my world would be so different. So thank you, truly. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaisa, for that electrifying performance. And now we officially welcome the co-founders of the World Brain Mapping Foundation, President Dr. Babak Katab and Vice President Dr. Vicky Yamamoto.
All right. Well, good evening and welcome to all of you. Vicky. So we really thank Kaisa for her amazing performance, and a round of applause for her. And we welcome you to the 22nd annual gathering for the Cure Gala. Tonight we celebrate groundbreaking advancements in brain science and honor the pioneering scientists making a lasting impact. We also want to acknowledge the impact the recent Palisade Palisade and Altadena fire have made on our organization, and many of you who are in the audience lost your house, and we lost our headquarters. And our heart goes out to all afflicted, and we appreciate your support more than ever. So we are here to raise awareness and funding for critical initiatives, including efforts to aid veterans and those affected by neurotrauma. Your generosity and generous support fuel these life-changing programs. And back to the announcer.
And
yeah,
please welcome to the stage our rock star co-host of the evening, Dr. Harry Clark.
He's the Hulk of neuroscience.
That's right. So good evening, everyone. Well, the Oscars are tomorrow. I know the real stars are in this room tonight. Heroes pushing the frontiers of medicine and technology and community outreach. We are here to celebrate pioneers who have saved lives, expanded veterans and soldiers and traumatic brain injury treatments, which is one of the key initiatives of our foundation to help wounded soldiers and veterans. Remember, every bid tonight helps fund groundbreaking research. Bid high, bid generously, and let's change lives.
And now, please welcome Dr. Babeka Tab and Dr. Dave Barron, 2024 Golden Axon Leadership Award recipient and member of the SBMT board, to introduce the Pioneer in Healthcare Policy Award.
And I'm going to tell the guy operating the teleprompter, he's got to pay attention so that he doesn't scroll while the people are coming up.
Okay.
I'm not used to using teleprompters.
Okay, so
I'm more of a spontaneous guy, so
I'm sorry, the Congresswoman is not here yet. Okay,
that makes it easy.
Grace, she is here. A round of applause for Congresswoman Judy Chu. Please stand up. Yeah. Thank you, Congresswoman, for being here. Before Congresswoman, the introduction of Congresswoman, I would like to actually show the first video on the veterans effort that we have, helping veterans. So can you run that video for us? Okay. Because it's very important that Congresswoman know the work that we are doing is really impacting the veterans.
What can we do to reduce suicide among veterans, which are often related to post-traumatic stress disorders or injuries from shockwaves?
The problem with veterans after a brain injury, they're dysregulated. And they really don't know why they're dysregulated. They're just frustrated.
A lot of the treatments that we have are just not very appealing to service members or veterans, and frankly aren't very effective. The dropout rates are 50% or more in some cases. So I've focused on improving treatment through application of new technologies like virtual reality and augmented reality that was developed in the Netherlands, worked with the Dutch military. We've had very good success in our US military. So it's a novel walk and talk approach. So they walk on a treadmill in virtual reality. They choose music and pictures that we integrate into that virtual environment, and they basically continue walking on the treadmill while they're literally confronting these memories of their trauma that they chose, and they talk through those pictures.
The assumption too often made is that what works for a civilian community is going to work in a military community, and that's not necessarily always true.
So if someone, for example, is depressed or anxious, that affects their healing process. It affects the body's ability to respond to infection.
The military medicine subcommittee, they're on the cutting edge with technology's advancement here. We're talking about deep brain TMS stimulation, transcranial magnetic stimulation. We're talking about artificial intelligence. We're talking about augmented realities.
In Ukraine, the war is still going on. We have the biggest and largest experience on traumatic brain injuries and helping patients with this condition in the world because of war.
The Gulf War, they found they have these big 500-bed Army hospitals. They pop out, it comes in boxes. They put 40 or 50 of them out there. But the most common reason a whole hospital could not be deployed, it was missing one part, and that part was no neurosurgeon.
Due to war, there are a lot of neurological problems on soldiers and civilians as well, due to massive attacks and shelling of civilian infrastructure. Imagine the harrowing statistics that from 24th of February 2022, Russia has attacked more than 1,524 medical facilities.
What we have been talking about is simply using our voice within SBMT to talk to our Congress and talk to our Senate and have our voices heard so that our government will make happen what needs to happen for a positive outcome.
We found if the instructor and the assistant gunner just step back a couple of paces, they dramatically decrease the amount of blast they're exposed to, and then their brain is protected. So that's a pretty simple way to protect a lot of people. So, those are the kinds of things that we can change, hopefully fairly simply, and preserve brain function.
It is now our honor to welcome Congresswoman Judy Chu, a dedicated advocate for healthcare policy and innovation.
So the healthcare in the award recognizes lawmakers who have demonstrated visionary and cross-disciplinary approaches to introducing legislation that significantly advances science, technology, education, and medicine. These efforts pave the way for the integration of breakthroughs in fields like medicine and neuroscience. I don't like teleprompters, but what I want to say is I've had the great pleasure of meeting Judy in a number of different settings. She's an extraordinary person. She's an extraordinary leader. And it's because of her that we're seeing policy changes, and everything we do is dependent on the ability to have policies that promote the work that we're trying to do. Without champions like her, she is the only PhD psychologist, I think, in all of Congress, so she's one of us. I wish more of us were one of her, although, as they say, we are living the Chinese curse. These are particularly interesting times. So it's with great pleasure and an honor to introduce my friend, our leader, who has taken such an important role in developing policy for brain health and improving the quality of life of all citizens, not just those in Pasadena, her district. Congresswoman Chu.
Well, I am so honored to join all of you tonight for the World Brain Mapping Foundation's 22nd Gathering for the Cure Awards Gala. I especially want to thank Babak Kateb for your continued leadership, and of course, Dr. David Barron, who lives in my congressional district, for his years of dedication to increasing global mental health literacy in our backyard and around the world. Because of his work, he was named a National Fulbright Scholar and is a recipient of a Fulbright Specialist Award. Dr. Barron, it's an honor to represent you in Congress. Well, tonight's event is an incredible symbol of strength and resilience in the aftermath of unimaginable devastation and tragedy. Last month, our communities suffered some of the most catastrophic wildfires in our nation's history. The Palisades and Eaton fire alone destroyed over 37,000 acres, claiming at least 28 lives and damaging over 16,000 structures, including the World Brain Mapping Foundation building. Now, I represent Altadena and Pasadena, so I have seen so much devastation and lives destroyed in my district. But to also know that the World Brain Mapping Foundation building was burned down is just so heartbreaking. So I want you to know that I'm with you, and I will continue to do everything in my power to get the resources and assistance from Congress that you need to recover. And as a member of the House Ways and Means Committee, which has jurisdiction over health policy, I will continue to support your indispensable role in advancing healthcare innovation. Your research is so critical to developing life-saving treatments and curing devastating diseases like ALS, Alzheimer's, and more. And that's why I have supported the maximum amount of funding for the National Institutes of Health. the largest funder of biomedical research in the world. And I've done that every year since I've been elected to Congress. Earlier this month, I also joined over 100 of my House colleagues in sending a letter to the Trump administration opposing harmful cuts to NIH so that scientists here in California and across the country can continue their life-saving work. And yes, I am the only psychologist in Congress, so I take to heart the importance of removing barriers so that patients can access these life-saving treatments. For mental health patients, one of the major barriers to accessing mental health care is the stigma associated with seeking treatment. Mental health is not always easy to talk about, especially in the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community, or AANHPI community. And that's why I am the lead sponsor of the Stop Mental Health Stigma in Our Communities Act, which would create a new federal grant program specifically to improve outreach and access to mental health services. Especially following the destruction of the LA wildfires and the continued suffering of the survivors of the mass shooting 2 years ago in Monterey Park's Star Dance Studio, it's so important to have culturally and linguistically appropriate mental health services from providers who are already trusted and working in our communities. So thank you again for inviting me to join you tonight to celebrate the remarkable achievements of the World Brain Mapping Foundation. It's an honor to be surrounded by so many professionals leading the way in neuroscience, mental health, and innovation. I'm so inspired by your strength and by what you've accomplished, and I believe that the resilience of the community and the incredible work you do will guide us as we rebuild. Thank you so much.
We will start, please.
Okay, thanks. Oh.
Photographer's up there, go back, right there.
See you over the lights. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Congresswoman. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
So good to see you again.
Thank you, Congresswoman. We definitely need more psychiatrists and psychologists in the Congress today, so thank you very much for being the one who is there for us. So mental health is important in everywhere, including United States Congress and the White House and the Senate, I would say. But we have a lot of policy issues that we have to address. And I want you to run the second video on the congressional policy activities that we do. We are very active in the United States Congress and Senate in the last 15 years. And we were behind the President Obama's Brain Initiative and President Biden's Cancer Moonshot. Hopefully we can do something with this president, but we'll see. But I think there is a great importance to advocate, all of you advocate for science and drive innovation, not cutting back on science, not cutting back on innovation. So please run that video for us.
We have held congressional briefing for U.S. Congress. This organization was one of the main organizations which formulated and executed President Obama's Brain Initiative. We have been very active in neuroscience policy and innovation.
What's needed is commitment by the scientific community to engage the public and to engage politicians, because the public may not be aware of the promise, the economic promise and the scientific promise, the promise to make our lives better, the promise to cure diseases. Politicians, on the other hand, have a lot of people pulling at strings, and if the scientists don't engage them, then they're not going to be feeling necessary to engage them back because there's so many other interests involved. So I think if scientists will get involved in the political process by participating in fly-ins once a year, or by meeting with politicians in their offices regularly.
Congressmen were very receptive. They're there to help their constituents. Traumatic brain injury and PTSD are something that they recognize. And so by lobbying them and bringing in the best of the best that Dr. Katab does, fosters this entire field, helps coordinate it, helps make it grow.
So when you, as an innovator, an entrepreneur, surgeon, try to move the needle and advance a certain aspect of a field, you eventually will run into traditional or well-established treatment guidelines and policies. So having the ability with the backwind of an organization to innovate that and implement it and spell it out in a way where it comes across as professional, backed up by clinical evidence that's high grade, that's really exciting to be able to do that.
Nothing really happens until you have the policy part of it. For any really mature organization, policy and how you advocate in the United States, in Washington, D.C., is a really important part of how we're going to get these better treatments.
It's a long way to change concepts of people and make them understand. And we are trying to have Congress pass a bill if possible.
And so we engage and collaborate with several different levels of the government. Congressman Rowe was here yesterday. He gave an excellent speech. He's a big pusher of healthcare policy.
Thank you to Babak, Dr. Babak, for his incredible vision and leadership. I appreciate the recognition for my work on Endless Frontiers. Endless Frontiers is legislation that has passed the Senate 68-32. We will pass it in the House this fall, and it will mark the greatest increase in science and technology investment this federal government has made since the 1960s, $100 billion of increased investment.
So I think in terms of integrating government and trying to push forward with neuroscience, collaborative efforts with the government and also international organizations is going to continue to be the mission and my vision for this organization.
It's very important to have an educated policymaker in your district or policymakers in general who make policies based on science, in our case, neuroscience.
Be engaged, share your stories every chance you get, and don't be shy about expressing your needs and concerns. Nobody else is. How we make decisions, communicate, and process information is a vital part of this new frontier. I look forward to exploring it with you together.
We now present the Beacon of Courage and Dedication Award. This award raises awareness about neurotrauma and honors those advocating for research and treatment. Please welcome Dr. Vicky Yamamoto and Dr. Mike Roy.
Okay. Read from teleprompter.
Okay. So it is such an honor to present this award to Kaiser, whose personal journey exemplifies resilience and dedication.
What are we doing?
Congratulations, Kaiser. This moment of celebration, so I would like to personally thank you for raising awareness for neurological disorders and specifically for neurotrauma. This will help us, achieve our missions, but also highlight the importance of neurotrauma for our veterans and psychiatric disorders for veterans and civilians and our colleagues in the battlefield. So Kaisa, please come on the stage and receive your award.
Hi. Hi again. This really is an honor. Thank you. Yeah, I never thought that by just going through my recovery and just sharing my story that it would be honored like this, and it means a lot. And especially, for the military as well. A lot of people don't know that I was actually in the Navy before I was a musician. So, yeah. So, anyways, once again, I owe so much to people like you, and I'm just so thankful. So, thank you.
Thank you.
This is my line, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
So congratulations, Kaisa. This is a moment of celebration. So I'd like, on a personal level, to celebrate a person who was highly supportive of this event, its mission, and my dear friend, Dr. Babek, and his family. I ask you all to raise a glass and give a cheer to Michael Fox-Clore, my brother who passed away from a brain embolism on January 27th. Please raise a glass to my brother. Thank you. Go ahead, announcer.
Better patient care through innovation is at the core of the mission of WBMF. Here is a message from Mr. Bill Steinwood and his wife Lee, who passed from complications of Parkinson's disease. The Bill and Lee Steinwood Foundation has been one of the longest supporters of WBMF. Here you go.
Good evening. First, we would like to thank the people from the World Brain Mapping Society for this acknowledgement. It brings my wife and me much joy in giving back. Going back to my childhood, my father used to tell me and my brothers, never forget from whence you come. I also remember the words from my minister in church. Right before a collection, he would always say, the more you give, you're going to get back double. My wife, Lee, lost a son, David Stein, through suicide almost 30 years ago. Now, when we hear about the increasing suicides with our soldiers, the vets, not just here in the United States, but throughout the world, we're facing a major problem.
2 minutes.
We can only thank God and pray for the continuation and success of the World Brain Mapping Society for working with this major problem and many, many more. We shall overcome. This is my wife, Lee. She was a little slow in getting up here. She's had Parkinson's for some time, also leukemia, but she's a fighter, and here she is. Lee?
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you all for bestowing this tremendous honor on my husband and me. I feel a personal connection with the dedicated scientists working to unlock the secrets of the brain. Perhaps my son David's depression could have been detected and treated, and he would not have felt the need to take his own life. My younger son Michael suffers with MS. Over 20 years ago, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. So many people suffer with Alzheimer's and other disorders. There seems to be no end to the list. It is mind-boggling to me to think that brain mapping will give us the opportunity to help people all over the world who have little or no hope now. I believe the sun will come out tomorrow. I would like to end my talk with some words from the prophet Khalil Gibran's book, The Prophet. You give but little when you give of your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, it is with great privilege to introduce Ms. Christina De Morelli, a spinal cord injury advocate who has dedicated her life to advancing scientific research and technological advances for patients with brain and spinal cord injuries. He's coming up.
The reason we have this organization and we have survived pandemic and fire is because of our patients like Christina. So round of applause for her. So, I mean, I think it's very important to raise awareness about neurological disorders, but what are you going to do about it? So we have about 1,200 scientists in the LA Convention Center from all over the world, from Japan to Brazil, from Indonesia to China and Australia to Canada. So, we have highlighted pioneering medicine and pioneering technologies in this convention, but there's a valley of gap. And I'm talking to a congresswoman here. So the Congress, and I don't care who is in the White House, so we're really agnostic to that. We have got to come to the point as a society to fast-track therapeutic for neurological disorders, okay? So we have to have a kind of a, Operation Warp Speed that we had for COVID-19 for neurological disorders. Stop talking about it. Okay, shooting happens, okay, well, there's mental health. Something happens, mental health. What are we going to do about it? Okay, so what we actually proposed here to start Brain Technology Innovation Park, which actually creates job. If you're a Republican, say hey. If you're a Democrat, say hey. So we want to create jobs, create fast-track therapeutics for neurological disorders. And with that, we can not only create companies like Aramis Therapeutics, that's a platinum sponsor of this organization and supporting this effort, but also creating jobs. So with that, I want you to really pay attention to this next video because this is at the heart of this organization. Why we're holding convention, not to have a fancy conference and gala. We want to fast-track therapeutics. Some of the project presented in this conference end up to be a public company on New York Stock Exchange, okay? So please pay attention to the next video, Brain Technology Innovation Park. Thank you.
We invite you to watch a video presentation on BTIP's vision for the future.
But getting back to your question about why the Brain Park, what we envision the Brain Park to be, this diverse complex of different neurotechnology and other companies that are working on some of the most innovative problems in medicine today.
So Brain Technology Innovation Park, or BTIP, was formulated back in 2010. We identified 2 pieces of land in Los Angeles area to have this, biotech park for brain built.
This is a huge endeavor, massive undertaking, a lot of money required to not only secure the land that was required to build this campus, but also to attract companies to come to the city of El Segundo in the LA region.
And it's really going to place UCLA and Los Angeles at the forefront of biomedical and quantum computing research and contribute to our already very special status globally as a biotechnology, R&D, and manufacturing hub. And it's our hope that this is going to be a place that will generate incredible research that will ultimately help us to address some of our biggest health challenges, from cancer to autoimmune diseases and neurological disorder.
The Brain Technology Innovation Park is extremely exciting. We are building a physical edifice for all of us to come and bring our thoughts to one place so we can discover new technologies and innovate in the biotech sector.
The idea of getting people from the scientific community, from the physical science community, from the biological science community, from the neuroscience community, all in one place to share ideas and share a coffee pot. A lot of research is done around the coffee pot.
It's almost like a playground where we are allowed to make mistakes, but ultimately we want our technologies and our brain power to help humanity and bring the field forward to a stratosphere that no one else has experienced.
The idea
was to force the brilliant scientists who were all huddled up in their own buildings. You know, they used to have physics and chemistry and biology and computers. We needed to get them out of their buildings, put them together like a Manhattan Project so they would work together convergently. That wasn't a word back then. It's not even a word now, but now you're hearing it all the time. People are getting it, and Babak really gets it. I saw it in one of his statements. You need to get all of these brilliant people to work together because these problems, like brain mapping, they're too big for one human brain. Nobody's that brilliant, but you can put together a team of brilliant people and they can do it.
California is kind of a rich technology state, a rich biotechnology state in particular.
We have more than 1,000 PhDs at Aerospace Corporation alone in El Segundo, and we like to say we have the deepest density of intellectual capital, probably in all of LA County.
The hope is that we will use SBMT as a platform for people not only to share their ideas, but spend some more time in LA, bring your ideas to us.
The Brain Technology and Innovation Park is a way of doing that. It's to actually have a structure, a physical structure that can attract, promote, foster the development of new biotechnologies that are really on the cutting edge.
We are fortunate to partner with the City of El Segundo on this Brain Technology Innovation Park initiative. And we are very hopeful to be able to take the Brain Technology Innovation Park to the finishing line after, I would say, 14 years of pushing this idea of having a space to house the massive network of SBMT.
We need support from state senators, state assembly members, Congress members, the federal government at the highest level to make this happen. And Babak's been great about drawing up a lot of that support. He's been working really hard. We've been having meetings every single week with all the stakeholders that I mentioned to try and bring this project to fruition.
Introducing the fourth president of SBMT, Dr. Farzad Masudi, and the 22nd president of SBMT, Dr. Abilas Haridas, as they explain the importance of emerging technologies and innovation in the field of clinical neuroscience.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me. Dr. Masudi here. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Dr. Farzad Masudi. I'm a practicing neurosurgeon. I've been involved with this fine organization for 20-some-odd years, and I've watched it grow and have been able to have the opportunity to really witness how science and clinical work and collaboration can impact and change people's lives for the better.
Okay, he's got it. Thank you, Dr. Masudi. So, you met some people here tonight that shared their stories. Chiesa with her traumatic brain injury. Christina, thank you for being very candid about your spinal cord injury. I am a neurosurgeon. It's very frustrating when you can't help people beyond your surgery. We want to completely defy those odds and help as many people as we can. And I think through the Brain Technology Innovation Park, we want you to kind of forget about who you are. We don't care about who you are. We care about what you can do for the future. And by shattering that identity of yourself, you will become part of something much bigger than yourself. So come and join us, be part of the Brain Technology Innovation Park, and let's just change humanity for not just yourself, but for humanity. Thank you.
Copy. And along the themes of really combining what the best of science and healthcare industry and clinical work and physicians can have and bring together. Tonight, we recognize such efforts with the Pioneer in Technology Development Award to Gordon Balzer and Craig Shapiro.
most exciting feature of MEG? Well, it's really that, without getting into the details of the science, it effectively is recording brain activity at the speed of thought. Our technology is MEG, or magnetoencephalography, and it's a technology I'm very excited about. Effectively, when two neurons, I'll say these are two neurons, and they're attached with a synapse. When these two neurons speak to one another, it effectively creates a bioelectric impulse. At the same time that a bioelectric impulse occurs, a magnetic field is created. And through superconducting quantum interference devices, or SQUIDs, we're able to detect those magnetic fields and localize them in the brain where they're occurring. Because we can capture that magnetic signature at the exact same time that impulse is occurring, we can record brain activity and functional brain activity with a resolution that's so much superior. And so we're really excited about that, because the more resolution you have and the more data that you can capture as a brain is functioning, the more data we've got and the more information that we can utilize for diagnostic purposes.
Dr. Babajani's program with the MEG has really revolutionized our ability to preoperatively assess the functional status of patients who have infiltrating malignant brain tumors. And so it allows us to, in addition to functional MRI and other things that we do, to really localize where their language and motor function are. And so we can know where that rests within the brain in relationship to the tumor. And it's really helpful for us to know those relationships before we go into the operating room to remove these tumors. And then obviously in the operating room, we use functional mapping intraoperatively. And a lot of the times we will tailor what we're testing in the operating room based on the MEG results. And so MEG has been really useful in terms of being able to do that preoperatively.
So that we can help identify, or more readily identify, those research applications, new pharma products, new biological products, help map out the impact that they're having at a much earlier stage and in a much more sophisticated manner. So as the healthcare field dives more into these new, relatively new diseases, we see a much bigger role for MEG going forward as a supplemental tool to MRI, CT, and PET.
Graphics. All right, I'm Ag.
Well, good evening, everyone. And first, I'd like to thank the Society for Brain Mapping and Therapeutics for this prestigious award, which was unexpected.
Oh, that is him, man.
Our team started on this exciting journey in the neurodiagnostics about 8 years ago. And at that time, we recognized that the brain remains just such a huge mystery, and that there was a thirst for more diagnostic tools in this rapidly evolving field. I was very thankful to have been given to be able to count on the guidance and encouragement from the incredibly energetic Dr. Kateb, scratch that, the insanely energetic Dr. Kateb, and the SBMT for ensuring that we maintained our passion and focus for expanding the capability of MEG technology and making it available to the global community. So I'm accepting this award on behalf of our entire Megan team, and in particular our chairman, Craig Shapiro, who couldn't be with us tonight. He's our chairman and our principal financial investor, and he continually reminds us to remain focused on making a difference in this emerging field, and we're trying to maintain that commitment to him. Lastly, I'd be remiss to not thank my wife, Mary Jo, for the continual support during those many challenging days and for putting up with my ever messy travel schedule. So thank you very much, everybody.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
He's going to do a selfie.
Now you turn around. Hold on. Everybody look at me. There we go. Harry, look at me.
All right, I'm gonna step in here to make a special announcement. Dinner's being served. The bidding will close in 10 minutes. So if you want to get out there and snag someone's bid, this is now the opportunity. So in 10 minutes, wait, it's 9 minutes now. So in 9 minutes, bidding will close. Entertainment interlude. Okay, who's supposed to be up on stage? Where are they? It says entertainment interlude. Does everyone want to see me play the piano?
tarde nos meus versos. O Brasil, samba que dá bamboleio, que faz gingar. O Brasil do meu amor, terra de nosso Senhor. Brasil, 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 Brasil.
Vem Magalenha, Rojão, traz a lenha pro fogão, vem fazer armação. Hoje é um dia de sol, alegria de coió, é curtir o verão.
Vem Magalenha, Rojão, traz a lenha pro fogão, vem fazer armação. Hoje é um dia de sol, alegria de coió, é curtir o verão.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hello, how does everyone feel? A week ago, Dr. Kateb invited me to perform. Here, I can introduce myself. I'm Danish-German born. I came to America in the year 2000, and I've been lucky to work with some incredible artists like Beyonce or Madonna or John Legend. And tonight I will play 3 songs that were important to my career. And the first song, well, I have the wonderful Antonique Smith singing those songs with me, and I will perform them on the piano. The first song is a song I wrote with Madonna, and we should be seeing a video. There is a video, okay. Writing songs with Madonna is quite nerve-wracking. So we all got, the first day we were prepared and waited and got some ideas ready, and then the assistants come in and light the incense candles everywhere, and the bathroom is off limits for you now, you have to go downstairs. And then there were rumors going around. If you say something wrong, if you do anything she doesn't like, then she will go to the bathroom and an assistant will come in and hand you your flight ticket and say you got 5 minutes to clear the room. And she doesn't want to see you anymore. Luckily, that didn't happen. So we wrote a lot of songs, and one song, Living for Love, she performed at the Grammys, and we're going to perform that for you now.
I'd love to dedicate this song to LA and everybody who lost their homes in the fires. First you love me and you let me in. Made me feel like I was born again. You empowered me and made me strong. Built me up and I could do no wrong. Took me to heaven and let me fall down. Now that it's over, I'm gonna carry on. Living for love, I'm living for love. I'm not giving up, 'cause love's gonna lift me up, lift me up. Love's gonna lift me up. Could get caught up in the bitterness, but I'm not dwelling on this craziness. I found freedom in the ugly truth, and I deserve the best, and no, it's not you. Took me to heaven and let me fall down, and now that it's over,
Thank you. So, 2015, the United Nations asked if I would write a song for the Paris Climate Accord, and I asked a few friends, so Natasha Bedingfield, Sean Paul, John Shanks, we wrote a song, a love song to the earth, and we called all our friends. In the end, a lot of artists got on it, like Paul McCartney and John Bon Jovi and Sheryl Crow and Antonique. And so we just re-recorded the song. We're actually releasing this song now with just piano vocal. Unfortunately, this song is more urgent than ever before, and I would love for Antonique to say a few words about this.
Yes, so it's such a timely song, love song to the earth. I mean, we have an administration right now that is taking us out of 10 years later, taking us out of the Paris Accords again, and so many other things. It's just, honestly, it's too many to name, and so many lives are at stake. And that's why, honestly, it's an honor to be in this room tonight with a bunch of lifesavers and world changers. Human life is it's so valuable, and everybody in this room believes that. So I feel like we're amongst our people tonight. And I have an organization called Climate Revival, and it's an honor to sing this song because the world is beautiful. God has given us this beautiful world, and we are the world. Like, the world is not just the actual earth, it's also us. And we're beautiful, and we need to keep each other safe. So I hope this song blesses you. I hope it gives you hope. I hope it makes you feel love, because love is what is missing in this world right now. We need more love. If there was more love, then you wouldn't even need funding. You would have it. So I hope you feel love from this song. This is Love Song to the Earth. This is an open letter from you and me together. Tomorrow's in our hands now. Find the words that matter and say them out loud. Make it better somehow. Looking down from up on the moon, it's a tiny blue marble. Who'd have known the ground we stand on could be so fragile. This is a love song to the earth. You're no ordinary world, a diamond in the universe. Heaven's poetry to us. Keep it safe. Keep it safe. Keep it safe. Possessions, money, or religion, how many years we might live, when the only real question that matters is still a matter of perspective. Oh, looking down from up on the moon, you're a tiny blue marble. Who'd have known the ground we stand on could be so
Just came out last week. It's everywhere that you can stream music. Love Song to the Earth.
Thank you. I will do one more song. We will do one more song.
Yes.
So one day, John Legend walked into my studio and he said, "Toby, I'm so in love. I need to write a love song today." And it was Chrissy, obviously. And he sat at the piano, and usually we talk a little bit when he comes in the studio, but this time he went straight for the piano, and he says, "Toby, I have all of me loves all of you." And then he said, "That's all I have. Do you have any more ideas?" And then I sat at the piano and I thought of my wife, who I love very much. She's here today as well. And thought, love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. And John was like, "Let me back on the piano." And then he wrote more lines, and we were going back and forth. And within an hour and a half, we had poured our hearts out and wrote this song. It happened really quickly, and who would have known that this song becomes like such a wedding song for everybody now? So does anyone know the lyrics in this room for the song? Can you all sing along? Please all sing along. It's going to be more fun if we all sing.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. I love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down, and I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. I love your
And everybody sing along, please.
'Cause all of me loves all of you. I love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose and win. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. I give you all of me, yeah. You give me all of you. Y'all sounded beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you all. Thank
I'm on. Now that was a Grammy level performance, a fitting tribute to our groundbreaking researchers in this room. And remember folks, keep those bids coming. It goes to a wonderful cause. So there's that QR code. Please, if you can, point your camera at it, donate, I don't know, 5 million, 10 million lira. So I think they're going to get you dessert now. So can we run the Grateful Patient video, please?
I'm here because Dr. Kateb has been very kind. He has taken a special interest in my case, which is 3 cervical fusions that have failed basically. So I'm in tremendous pain.
My son, who now works with me and runs the company with me, he was diagnosed with a tumor which was inside his spinal cord, right behind his Adam's apple.
I have a family member who has autism.
In getting involved with this particular group, not just on a professional level, but on a personal level, I was so intrigued with this show because there's so many things that I didn't realize that the Brain Mapping Society was involved in.
Running 30 miles a week, I've got to the point that I can just walk on the treadmill 5 miles every other day, and my whole life has been unfortunately gone, in the wrong direction.
And I got a phone call. It was late at night, and it was Dr. Babek, and he said, "What's going on? I saw an email with Brandon. Is he okay?" And we explained to him what it was. He is like he knows everybody. And he is kind of like a conduit of anybody who's in the scientific community in this field. And he basically just immediately said, "Let me get an email out to some of my friends and some of his colleagues." And within an hour, we had multiple emails back from different doctors saying, "We'd love to help."
Raising awareness is the most important thing in this initiative because there is so much out there, but there is very less knowledge because the doctors that you take your children to are not even aware of what's out there.
And this is where you meet the top level people, and and if they cannot make a suggestion, they can put me in touch with others. So it's absolutely the right place to be.
We were under the impression that my son would have about a 50% chance of walking again. Dr. Chen said, no, that will not be the case.
Dr. Baba can do it because he's so committed and so passionate.
And the experience with him and the City of Hope and Dr. Chen changed my son's life, saved him.
The N20's initiative's goal is to try to form an alliance of G20 nations, scientists and clinicians and surgeons.
So what the N20 does is mixing it with the G20 gets you in touch with the government, with the policy makers.
The policies that we write at the N20 think tank are incredible. They're handed to the G20 leaders at the G20 summit.
We have Middle East Brain Initiative, MeBrain. We have the Latin America Brain Initiative, LA Brain. And we have also Asia Pacific Brain Initiative, or AP Brain.
Writing, you have to start with what is important for the people and why we need a change.
Third of the worldwide adult population has mental disorders such as depression, anxiety, addiction, and schizophrenia. When taken together with neurological conditions such as epilepsy, dementia, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, brain cancer, traumatic brain and spine injuries, and stroke, these disorders of the brain account for 13% of the global disease burden. By 2025, there'll be an estimated 177 million individuals with more significant healthcare needs in India alone. Through N20 to other brain initiatives in the USA, Asia Pacific, Latin America, Europe, Middle East, we are truly glad to support your collective efforts.
Pointing to investors and funding and fundraising for expanding this and make it as a club, a membership that will be around the world and will include, access to the politicians and resolutions that we put out for this to grow as a consortium, right?
Yes, of course, there may be difference in terms of cultures, terms of socioeconomic status, which are different and they vary from country to country.
Which may need a specific needs for healthcare.
If you have some kind of policy in place for epilepsy, how do you detect it? How do you create awareness about it? How do you prevent it from being a social stigma?
It's collecting all of this information together to inform science for humanity, not to inform science for particular groups, but for all of us.
I truly believe that the brain mapping has the potential to grow in a way other organizations can't, because a lot of them are limited to the types of practitioners, whereas this is open to many different disciplines.
Collaborations, collaboration, collaborations.
Oh, I can read. I keep trying to figure out how to read it. You want to stand next to me? Where is it? Okay. There we go. Thank you. The Golden Axon Award is one of the highest honors bestowed by SBMT. The award recognizes leaders who have contributed, I can't read, oh, there we go. I'm sorry. The award recognizes who have transformed how we approach brain health, including pioneers in neurotech, neuroscience, neurotrauma recovery, and policy reform.
Please welcome to the stage the recipient of the 2024 Golden Action Leadership Award, the 22nd President of SBMT, Dr. Abhilash Haridas. He received his award for his remarkable leadership in advancing neuroscience globally.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you. Thank you. What an honor. What a great night. Thank you all for being here. So let me start by I was born in India in a small village, and I'm here in Los Angeles. I want to thank my family for being here. Thank you. Manju, my wife, is my rock, my everything. She keeps me grounded, and she believed in me when really all the odds were against me. And I'm here with my 3 beautiful daughters, Shaman, Nala, and Maya. My brothers, my sister-in-law, Mia, my mother-in-law. So thank you for being here. So when we talk about like the brain and what we can do for people, you've seen people on the stage earlier tonight talking about spinal cord injury, traumatic brain injury. We are here tonight to join as a force to kind of cure these diseases. But I feel like Mahatma Gandhi said that to find yourself, you have to lose yourself. To find yourself, you have to lose yourself in the service of other people. And that's exactly what our foundation and our meaning is. We are trying to lose ourselves in the service of you, our family, really. Because if we can't keep our families together, then we've lost everything. So join us on this journey, and I hope that you enjoy tonight. And thank you all, my family, my friends from all over the world being here and sharing this journey with me. So thank you very much. Namaste.
Look up there, right there, up there. Okay. Okay, fabulous.
Step photo.
I know. All right, so we have amazing scientists in this category. Golden Axon Award of Leadership goes to scientists who are really taking our message to public and increasing awareness, but increasing our kind of scientific footprint. In that regard, we have Dr. Qiufa Zhao, who is really a pioneer in biomedical engineering and help us to really develop an incredible program in neuroengineering this year, from brain-computer interface to brain stimulation and so on. So I would like to ask from Qiufa to come to the stage. Also in this category, we have 2 award winners who have helped us with the work we have done in the G20 Summit. Dr. Marcus Wagner from Brazil and Dr. Turker from Turkey. Dr. Turker served with us for 10 years. And Dr. Marcus Wagner actually helped us to pass equivalent of what's called American Disability Act in Brazil. And that was because of our efforts. So Dr. Marcus Wagner and Dr. Turker, please join us. Dr. Qiufa Zhao. Also our colleague, Dr. Dave Barron. Excuse me. Dr. Dave Barron unfortunately lost his award in the fires, so we're actually presenting him an award that he received last year. So, Dr. Dave Barron, please come on stage. So, get a round of applause to all these incredible scientists Well, I've done a great work. So we start from Marcus. Go ahead.
Yes, it's a great pleasure for coming here, and I say hi for all the Brazilians delegation that are here. And it's the first time I've been awarded in some really impressive scientific session. I'm a neurosurgeon from Brazil, a northeast region of Brazil. That's not that easy to be a neurosurgeon in a region that has a lack of some resources. Neuroscience is not an easy to do without resources. But here, gathering our hands together with this important society in the world opened my mind, and I'm really glad for being part of it. So long live to SBMT, Mr. Babak, and all of our team, and let us keep together. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's with profound gratitude and great humility that I accept the Golden Axon Award from the Society for Brain Mapping and Therapeutics. This honor is a testament not only to my contributions, but more importantly, to the collaborative endeavors in neuroscience and neurotechnology that we are advancing together. I'm especially grateful for the invaluable partnership with Üsküdar University. The university's commitment to excellence in science and medicine significantly enriched our joint initiatives, particularly in the transformative Middle East Brain Initiative, which focuses on critical neurological issues in the Middle East and Balkan countries. I must also acknowledge the visionary leadership of Professor Nevzat Tarhan, a previous recipient of this prestigious award. His pioneering work continues to inspire and drive our efforts toward meaningful scientific breakthroughs and community engagement. This award motivates me further to continue our mission to elevate neurological health on a global scale, fostering innovation and building bridges within the scientific community and beyond. Lastly, I'm honored to be deemed worthy of the award. Thank you, Dr. Kateb, and all our partners for our unwavering support and belief in our work. Together, we will continue to push the boundaries of what we can achieve in the realm of neuroscience. Thank you.
Hey, good evening, everyone. My name is Chief Azul, professor of the biomedical engineering and ophthalmology at the University of Southern California. It's my honor to win this award. I would like to thank this society, thanks board members, thanks President Beck, thanks my wife for the support. Thanks everyone. Have a good night.
Well, I'd like to get a repeat of this award and thank my wife. And I really want to thank my son, Sean, who was kind enough to come join me today. For without him, we wouldn't be here. We'd still be up in Eaton Canlan. And one thing I want to share with all of us is let us all be thankful for all that we have. All that we have tonight, our families, our careers, and never take it for granted. Thanks very much.
Again?
There we go. Perfect.
the show.
A good look. Run with scissors and I don't play with fire. Don't let the same dog bite me twice. Don't let the same dog bite me twice.
And I wanna throw you a bone, but that would just be breaking all the rules. Don't you mind leaving till I take a good look? Don't skate around on thin ice. Don't run with scissors and I don't play with fire. And I don't let the same dog bite me twice. No, I don't. Come on, boys. Yeah, Brad. I don't go swimming right after I eat. I don't go juggling knives. Don't cross the street without looking both ways. And I don't let the same dog bite me. Don't do your leaping till you take a good look. Don't skate around on thin ice. Don't run with scissors and don't play with fire. And you don't let the same dog bite you twice. No, I don't let the same dog bite me twice. I think it's time to call the pound. No, my mama didn't raise no fool, son. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Well, we like to have a little fun. And we're so excited to be here tonight. You know, y'all are doing amazing things. And it's such an honor to be here. So thank you for having us. This next song I co-wrote with some friends of mine, Scat and Chief and Zach Garner. And, you know, in the music industry, which I always feel that music is very healing, you know, you have videos, you have songs out there, and God bless social media. It's good and it's bad. And there it was, we have this video out, certified, and it's got millions of views, it's great. And, you know, people can be so lovely and so sweet and so nice. But then you have those trolls out there who want to take you down and say things like, why does she look like that? Why is her hair like that? Ugh, why does she wear makeup? Ugh. All these different things. And this is a song that I thought, you know, should I give this energy and write a song about it? Or should I just let it go? And I thought, paybacks are so fun. So we wrote a song. This is for everybody. Be proud of who you are. Don't let anybody take you down. This is I'm Her. I was born in the haze of a Midwest state, burned my hands on a griddle of a grease-filled plate. You can try to tell me about where's my place, but my roots in the soil I can smell and taste. You ain't got to tell me. Yes, I know, 'cause I'm her. Ooh, yes, I am. Got my hair about as big as my country fam, and I'm blue blood, USA. God willing, I'm gonna stay this way. You can try to put me down, but it don't look good on you. I'm gonna wear the crown, 'cause it's what I was born to do. I was born with the sin of my cornbread kin, and we bathed in the shadows of the pine tree limbs. My neck turned red when the sun done grew. I can tell in a second if you've been there too. Here we go. 'Cause I'm her. Ooh, yes, I am. Got my hair about as big as my country fam, and I'm blue blood, USA. God willing, I'm gonna stay this way. You can try to put me down, but it don't look good on you. I'm gonna wear the crown, 'cause it's what I was born to do. All right. All right, boys. I'm her. Yes, I am. Got my hair about as big as my country fam, and I'm blue blood, USA. God willing, I'm gonna stay this way. You can try to put me down, but it don't look good on you. I'm gonna wear the crown, 'cause it's what I was born to do. I'm her. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Wow, it's really fun to see us right there on the little on the screen right there. Objects in the mirror, objects in the television screen are bigger than they appear. God bless big hair and tall shoes. So I want to tell you all a little about myself for a second, because the reason I'm here tonight is because of all of you. My brother suffered a brain aneurysm when he was younger, as a teenager, and there we were, my mom and I, driving from the middle of nowhere country in Maryland all the way to Washington, D.C. Children's Hospital every day. And my brother had a brain aneurysm and went into a coma for 6.5 months. And we thought, there we were, just listening to country music, looking for any sense of hope, you know? And we thought we wanted him to be able to walk, talk, eat, play soccer, whatever it was, again. And it's because of doctors like you and everybody out there that's raising money tonight for the research and these doctors. You all gave us hope. And my brother has lived a wonderful life. And he has kids now and a wife and all of the above. So thank you for everything you all are doing. You all are true heroes. And I'm so honored to be here tonight. So this is a song about hope. And doesn't matter what you pray to or whatever it is, but in that moment that we needed hope, it was the doctors at Children's Hospital in Washington, D.C. that gave us that hope. Mama worked 2 jobs to get us through the winter. We ain't got a single dollar to our name. Sometimes I wonder if my words get up to heaven, but if it matters all the same. And I throw a prayer as far as it'll go, and knowing if you're there, I hope you understand I need a hand from the man. Been working just as hard as I can. Sometimes I wonder if my words get up. Sometimes I wonder if my words get up to heaven. I've been spending every dollar I've been saving. Think them bill collectors working overtime. And then they wonder why the world has gone all crazy. Seems impossible to make an honest dime, and I throw a prayer as far as it'll go, and knowing if you're there, I hope you understand I need a hand from the man, working just as hard as I can. Sometimes I wonder if my words get up. Sometimes I wonder if my words get up to heaven. Every single day I say on some words his way, but I don't know if he hears me. So I throw prayer as far as it'll go, and knowing if you're there, I hope you understand. So I throw a prayer as far as it'll go, and knowing if you're there, I hope you understand I need a hand from the man, working just as hard as I can. Oh, sometimes I wonder if my words get up. Sometimes I wonder if my words get up to heaven. Sometimes I wonder if my words get up to heaven. Thank you all so much. Keep up the great work. Thanks for being a hero. I'm Laura Bryna, and these are my boys.
All right. Well, you all saw, may I have your attention? Dr. Green? So can we have your attention here? Because we're here, it's great to have a great party here, but I want you to pay attention to what we do, okay? What we do is serious. We heal patients, we develop technologies, advanced therapeutics. As I said, having a great party is great, but are you ready to be part of a mission? So please, pay attention to the program, and you can have ample time to talk after the party, so focus. So here we have a program for students, and students are at the core of the program, and we are today we are honoring some of the students who worked very, very hard. I mean, putting these conventions together, well, this gala is one thing. Putting together a convention with 1,200 people at the LA Convention Center is something that none of you have organized, I can tell you that. So, and it's really, really daunting. So some of the students here spend day and night, 24/7 for 12 hours. And we are honoring them, but also we are honoring them for the scientific work that they have done. They have published in scientific research with us, and with that, we have established a KTEB scholar program endowed by my family, including my sister and my wife, Vicky. Dr. Yamamoto, please come forward. My sister. My father would always attend these galas in last 20 years, unfortunately passed last year. Many of you met him last year here, but he's not here. But at the core of our mission to really, as a family, give back and help the students. So, Vicky, do you want to say something about the student program?
Yeah, of course. So we started the student internship program maybe about how many years ago? About 10?
20.
No, not 20. Yeah, probably like close to 20 years ago. So we started to accept initially just only foreign medical graduates, and we try to help them get through all these step 1, 2, 3 USMLE exams. And while doing that, we just try to help them build their career by having a publication together, while they are helping us also help with that, building a program together for annual convention. So, but gradually our program expanded to more like start to accept some of those some graduate students, high school students, even college students, and we are very proud that many of them went on to become medical students, to graduate students, and now they become all successful. And some of those great examples are actually Dr. Bolanos and Dr. Kevin Morris. Thank you.
Here are some of our alumni who are now running the organization. Dr. Bolanos started working with us as a research fellow, now then research scientist, published with us, and then now is a chief operating officer for the organization. Okay, round of applause for him. And Dr. Kevin Morris started with same pathway. Now he's senior vice president for education, so both are MDs. So round of applause for him. So the new generation, kind of generation of students who are really, rising stars, I'm telling you. So Dr. Shiva Rampersad is here. He's a neurosurgeon, and he's our research fellow, now being inducted as a research scientist. Dr. Prasad.
And then we have Antonina Vivor. She's a Berkeley graduate, 21 or 2 years old, and it's brilliant scientist, and Jasmine, who could not be here. And we are absolutely proud of them. And but I turn the podium to Joe and Dr. Maria from Ukraine. Is she here? Yeah. Okay. So Dr. Maria, basically, when the war started, it started on our Gala 3 years ago. So some of our colleagues, my fellows who are actually Ukrainian neurosurgeons in Ukraine, actually called in during our Gala, and we had NBC here. So many of them, we help them now in their residencies. And Dr. Maria is one of them. One of them is in Max Planck Institute. She was on a train crying that, I don't know what to do. I called the director there, and the rest is history. Now she's doing a PhD there. And so Maria, despite of the war, here you are, and you will do fine, and Ukraine will do fine, okay? So Americans support Ukrainians, so that's for sure. So with that, I turn the podium to Joe. Yeah? So grab this because this thing is rotating. I'm not sure what's happening with it, so.
Good evening, everyone. I think it's late to say welcome, but welcome. Thank you for this incredible evening. I just have a couple words. I don't have as many words as Dr. Katib, but I think we have value in what we do with students. Some of them see the value and they do a lot. Some others don't see as much value, but what I can tell is the difference between followers to leadership is those who can make a vision a mission, and those who can see the invisible can make the impossible. And that's what we're celebrating here today or tonight. These gentlemen, these ladies here, they have done a lot and they have exceeded our expectations. So to start with the awards, Dr. Shiva Rampersad. There's going to be a picture somewhere.
Look up there.
Oh, there it is.
So you all standing here, up there.
Thank you.
Perfect. Shiva, do you want to say something?
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Shiva Rampersad. I'm from the small island of Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. And with my background being a neurosurgery doctor, I must say I'm a proud SBMT fellow to be part of this wonderful organization, to work with great leaders like yourselves and Dr. Katib, where is he? And I must say I'm deeply honored and humbled to accept this award. Thank you.
Kevin, come say something.
5 years ago, I received this award, and it was an experience in itself. And today, I congratulate my co-fellows, Dr. Shiva Rampersad. Welcome to the club, I would say. And Antonina and Maria. They have been exceptional. I know Maria for the last 3 years. I know Antonina and Shiva for the last 1 year. They are phenomenal human beings. And it's an honor to present them with this award. And I welcome Antonina.
Look up there. Come close.
And for this night, the last but not the least, Dr. Maria Bilorosiuk. Congratulations.
Is the photographer ready?
Thank you. Perfect. You want to say something?
I want to thank you, and I'm extremely proud to be a part of SBMT, and I want to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Kateb. Not only he advances neuroscience globally and all the immensely powerful initiatives that he's doing, but among all of that, he finds time to create mentorship program for people, medical students, residents, and doctors who are at the beginning of their careers. I would say it's very unique. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the award. It means a lot. I went into Berkeley confused, and I think I left Berkeley even more confused, to be honest. And so Dr. Kateb has been an invaluable resource in my life. He has been truly amazing in helping me guide my passion in medicine. And I also wanted to thank Dr. Michael Roy and Dr. David Kaiser and the Military Medicine Subcommittee. I think rarely do you find individuals who are so passionate about what they do, and truly when the art of medicine is loved, humanity is loved. So I have learned so many lessons. So again, thank you. It's an honor.
Okay, before you go on, let's another picture over there. All right, all right, all right. There we go, there we go. There we go. All right, and we do a selfie on the stage, as we do in every meeting. Okay. Get in there. Oh, get closer. Here you go. You gotta get used to my selfies. Get in there. All right, all right. My sister is not used to it. My fellows are used to it. Every time I meet with them, there's a selfie, you know? Because I enjoy the moment in life, you know? We may not have it the next day. So I think I would like to turn the podium to our, thank you very much, round of applause for our amazing group of scientists, future leaders of SBMT. So, and then I'll ask from Dr. Harry Klur to come. Obviously, we want you to support us and donate to the program. If you can put the QR code over there. As I said, the veterans program, the student program, some of you have already donated and part of our support, but you know, this organization has been around for 22 years through thick and thin, and we are providing hopes for patients with neurological disorders. So with that, I turn to my buddy. Oh, here we go. Somebody lost nice jewelry here.
Something.
So we're going to put it on auction.
We're going to auction this off, 1 penny.
Okay. Speaking of auction, there's auction outside.
Well, no, the auction closed outside, but we still have that QR code. So I want to thank everyone for coming and participating. It's been a great program, and for those people who did bid and win, congratulations. So I want to thank Dr. Babek, and I finally want to give you a reminder of what is this? An award winner, a Kateb Scholar or our VIP guest. Please join us on the red carpet for post-award photos and the media interviews. So if you want to get more photos, see Dr. Kateb outside. If you want photos of me, this is your last opportunity. All right, that was it. Goodbye.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great pleasure to have you here. Now it's time to basically network and enjoy your evening. Thank you for being with us. Join me on the red carpet for more pictures. Have a good night, and thank you for your support.